Hi everyone, welcome to stampinggala.com. Today's project is this cute little window box. I created this on Thursday on my Facebook Live page, and I also created two other projects. I have a coordinating card, greeting card, as well as a tiny little card with a matching envelope. These two already are on my YouTube channel, so you can check those out as well. And we're going to focus on this project here today. I used a Little Wild stamp set, as well as the framelits called Little Loves from Stampin' Up. To start off, what we're going to do is have a piece of smoky slate cardstock that's measured 8.5 by 8.5. We're going to score it at 2, 4, 6, and 8. We'll turn it and score it at 2 and 6.5. Next, I'm going to fold on all the score lines, and we're going to do some trimming. If you're not yet a member of my Facebook group page, you can join me at Stampin' Gala Stampers Group. You can click the Join Now button and I will happily approve you. Okay, so here and here, there's these little rectangles. We're gonna cut those out completely. On both sides. Now, we have 3 score lines here, and what we're going to do is cut on both sides of, I call this the score bump. So we're going to cut up all the way up to the intersecting score line, and again, so we're cutting out this little piece there. And we're going to do this on each score line. So there's 3 on this side and 3 directly across, so that's where we're going to cut them out. Okay, it just gives it a cleaner, when you close the box, it gives it a cleaner look. Now, I mentioned my Facebook page, and you do have to be a member to watch my videos. And like I said, I do them every Thursday at 7 o'clock Eastern time. If you're not able to watch at that time, I do have them recorded for your convenience. I also give plenty of things away on my Facebook page just for sharing my videos, my posts. We're almost done here. Okay, so this is how the box is going to come together. We're going to put tear and tape on this tab and then bring this together. But before I do that, we need to cut the oval out to create the peekaboo. Now, since it comes together there, you want that to be on the bottom, and you want to cut out the oval here, which is either 2 there or 2. How about if we do it 2 from this tab right here? All right, so it's going to be right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the oval and place it in there. I'm going to show you how you need to fold this because it all won't go through the big shot. But in addition to that, see how this is the window? It has a frame around it. And how I created that is you take a piece of the powder pink, place the scalloped oval down first, and then place the plain oval right inside. And you want to use washi tape and tape it down so that it doesn't move. And then you'll get your little frame that looks like this, okay? But first of all, what we're gonna do, again, we're gonna put the oval right here. I need to bring my Big Shot in, and we do need to fold this like that, and it's gonna get cut right there. But as you can see, you don't want to fold it like that because then it'll cut through both. Okay, so just right there. So we're gonna bring in the Big Shot. Place this here and place the paper, the cardstock on there. We're going to put the oval right here, center it from in this little section from top to bottom, just center it in there. But you do want it about 3/4 of an inch away from this score line, okay? So I'm just gonna take some washi tape and just place this right here so it doesn't move, and washi tape right here. I use washi tape because it's real forgiving and it's easily removed from the cardstock. So we'll crank this through. There you go. And I'll show you what we end up with, what our finished project is here. All right, so it looks like this, and again, see how if this were closed all the way, it would cut through another layer, and then the box would not be correct then. Okay, so carefully take this off. Okay, and now we're gonna put some tear and tape on our tabs and close up the box. Okay, so we're gonna put the tear and tape right here on this tab. Let me get my little ruler. Just like that, okay? So first of all, we're just going to take this off, and then we'll close up the box. We'll form the box, and then we'll close up the ends after, of course, we put the donuts in. So anyway, you're gonna just bring this together just like that, okay? So then that will be on the bottom, and we want it like this. We want the smaller part over here as opposed to this part. Now, this one is going to be closed last because it's going away from this oval. Okay, so we're going to do the sides first, the bottom next, and then this one last, of course. So we're going to put some more tear and tape here. I'm just going to tear it with my nail this time. There. Okay, so put that together there. Now we're going to take the sleeve of donuts and see how it has this writing there. You want that to be under this portion. So we'll push that in first. Okay, and again, this one is going to go down last. So we're going to go do the sides first, the bottom, then finally the part we want to go down last. Oops. Take the top off. And there's your box. Now we're going to take this little frame and we're going to place it on here. Now, if we were putting something in this box that wasn't already in a package, we would have to seal this up, and all we would do is take a piece of a window sheet and put it on the inside of this oval. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take some glue and just carefully put it around the oval here. And then take our oval and place it on here and make sure that we get it lined up properly. Okay? So that looks really good. Okay, so now on to some stamping. So first of all, we're going to take our 2-inch punch and we're going to punch out a 2-inch circle out of powder pink. Then we're going to do some stamping here. I'm going to bring in a piece of scratch paper, and we're using our little elephants in Memento ink. You really only need the front of this, so but your ink usually gets on the other portion as well. Okay, so it looks like that. And then what you're going to do is take this and run it through the Big Shot just like that. And you might want to also put washi tape on this to hold it in place. Okay, so I ran one ahead of time and it looks like this. Now these happen to be tags. If you notice, there's a little hole there. Let me see if I can bring in, see what I mean? There's a little hole for a tag, and you can fold these in half and use this as tags, which is really cute. However, for our purpose, we're just going to trim this right between the ears here, and then we're going to do some coloring. We're using 2 different markers. We're using our Stampin' Blends markers in light. This one is the light smoky slate, and also we're using the light petal pink. Okay, so we're going to just color with the smoky slate. All right. If you haven't tried our Stampin' Blends markers, you gotta try them. They're absolutely wonderful. And then we're gonna go back and add some shading, and you can do that with the dark smoky slate, or you can just layer another layer of the light on. And because this is more of a baby project, I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm just going to use the light again. And then we're just going to add some color in here. Oops. If you notice, I put another piece of paper down, and that's for a reason, because this does go through, it colors through, and I'll show you in just a second. See what I mean? So if you're using this on a nice table, you want to be careful and have your table protected. I'm going to use our color lifter, and I'm just going to use this to blend it just a tad bit more and to add some light here. This is a nice marker. It comes in really handy. Okay, so that's about it for that. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, I also am using a piece of Whisper White that I cropped with our stitch shape framelits dies, and I did the circle, and remember we already punched the 2-inch circle punch. We're gonna connect these two together with dimensionals. Okay, and then our little elephant is going to go up on a dimensional as well, a couple of them. Okay, This is going to go right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add dimensionals, just 2, but not too far over because you don't want it to fall right in that area. So we're going to go more to the left side. Now, my original sentiment was a little thanks, but that stamp set is no longer available. So I'm going to switch, and I'm going to use our stamp set called Itty Bitty Birthdays, and I'm going to stamp Let's Celebrate You, okay? Or Time to Celebrate. I'm sorry, we're going to use Time to Celebrate. Okay, so we'll bring this in, and we'll also bring in a piece of Whisper White, and this is just a 1/2 inch wide. I'm going to stamp this. Perfect. Okay, and what I like to do is just cut this off on an angle, as well as over here. I'm going to just cut that, trim that. Now, I like to take my bone folder and curl this up a little bit, and then on this side, curl it back, so it looks like a wavy tag. So we're going to put this under here. And I'm going to, let me see, I'll put it on with, some snail. I'm putting the snail on the top as opposed to underneath because I want it to connect under here. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to make a bow, and this is our mini ruffled ribbon. I do have bow makers available if you're interested. They're $8 plus shipping. And if you're interested in a bow maker, just send me an email at julie48188@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to send you the information. Okay, so we're going to trim this off. Get a glue dot. Okay, it doesn't want to come off here. Put it right here. I'm having a hard time with these glue dots. It's sticking right to my fingernail. Okay, and then stick it on there like that. And we're going to take the Wink of Stella and give it some shimmer. Two more steps and we're done. We're going to take, these are our sequins, adhesive back sequins. Give her a little flower in her hair along with a pearl in the center. I am having a hard time with these today. Okay, so there is your finished project. And again, remember the coordinating projects with this. So I hope you visit my blog, stampinggala.com. I'd love to earn your business, I should say. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.